Hi guys, it's TechDystopia here, bringing you your daily dose of AI truth, and don't you need it? It's been a massive week for AI again, and I think in the space of 24 hours, I don't think I've ever gone from like so much hope to not despair, but close to it. On Monday, we had the release of DeepSeek R1, an amazing open source model, which has caught up with the best that closed source has to offer, at least to the public right now. And within, 45 days, I think it is, of the release of O1. And yeah, the results are really amazing. I'm quite positive in general, although I do feel like we have to unpick why certain institutions and why certain companies are choosing to open source their projects. What are their angles? Why is Musk, not Musk, Musk is one of them, and Zuckerberg and China allowing this to happen. But I think that's for another video. And then 24 hours later, on Tuesday, we saw the assembly of the head of Open Bank, the head of Oracle, and the head of OpenAI assemble on the White House lawn and tell us about a new company called Project Stargate, $500 billion mission to build the biggest supercomputer in the world. And I think my immediate reaction is, well, this is what we need. We, as in the West, probably needs this against China to maintain advantage. And then as the details were released, it became clear that it'd only be OpenAI who'd have access to this, or at least that's the way I understand it. If I'm wrong here, please correct me in the comments. But everything that I've read so far, it seems that OpenAI have the sole access to this level of compute. And I am deeply worried about this. I mean, to start with, we can look at comments from the head of Oracle on creating a supercomputer. If you thought the NSA was a scary topic, well, like we've got the NSA on steroids here. The supercomputer that in September the head of Oracle was saying that we need to build a supercomputer to keep an eye on everybody, to keep an eye on police through their cameras, and to keep an eye on citizens, make sure that people stay in line. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Stalin, Mao, or even the current Chinese government with this level of power over their own citizens? It's deeply worrying. And yes, this is a free company of the free world. And yes, it's a government-backed project in the United States. However, how long do you think really that our governments will have power to curb the worst instincts of the super rich? If it's just one person that has access to all this information and all this compute, how long until this will start to be misused? And we've already seen dishonesty in Sam Altman, most prevalently in going against the initial idea of OpenAI, which was to be a non-profit company trying to make a product for the good of humanity, for everybody, open to everybody. And as he's gone on, he's numerous times said, I've got no stake in this. I've got no stake in this. I'm not going to get rich from it. And then now it's going for profit, and he stands to earn tens of billions of dollars, as I understand it. And then there's the accusations from his private life. I don't know if there's anything there of truth. I don't hesitate to comment either way, but with even the question of that, if somebody were that way inclined and you gave them ultimate power, we're looking at the second incarnation of Tiberius here, and it's super, super scary. I do not wish to go on too much about this, but I think maybe for some people in the audience, they're wondering how one person can get to have superpowers through artificial superintelligence. And I think that's a video in itself. But needless to say, this is something that we should be aware of. I think it's something that we need to start talking to our politicians about, writing letters and connecting with them through social media, any means possible. And also any time you've got access to public thinkers, to try to press them to get involved in this matter, because I think we've got a short space of time where there are some efforts that national governments can make, and multinational organizations like the United Nations or the European Union, and the other trade pacts can make to try and get some action on this. But we need to act fast. And so if you find this stuff interesting and you think it's worth spreading, give the video a like. And if you think that I've got something wrong, or you want to correct me, or just have a point to make, don't hesitate to comment. And if you subscribe, hopefully you'll see me in the next video.